Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Mildly Infuriating. We begin with number 19. My little free library was destroyed again, then posted here? Wait. Are you saying that you are the maker of this little free library and that somebody vandalized it and then another person posted it on Mildly Infuriating, so you didn't even get to get the karma? I feel like we saw this actual image. Did we see this in Well That Sucks or something like that? Because I swear to God, I feel like I've seen the image on the right. I've not seen the image on the left. Wait, somebody else did? Bro, and then I bet somebody posted it, and then I bet you some bots went and grabbed the image and then started cross-posting it to a bunch of other subreddits. Because maybe we didn't see this on Mildly Infuriating. I think we saw it on like Well That Sucks, which we did more recently. And that was probably cross-posted by a bot who got it from a post from somebody else who didn't make the library, from somebody who vandalized the library that you had made yourself. There's so many steps here in the process. Nobody knows how it happens. Oh my God. Anyway, why would you do that to a library, you freaking piece of trash? Proof that we all need dash cams. As if there weren't a bunch of other proofs of it, too. Oh, it's this one. Hey, I remember. We saw this on in either, I don't know, dash cams or Mildly Bad Drivers or Idiots in Cars. One of the ones that many dash cam subreddits these days. So, and then we go by. Oh, and then he's gonna go vrooming in front again. And then it's a whole thing. Clearly, this was a little bit of road rage, and I'm assuming that this started probably like prior to this. Like, I don't think that this person right now is only finally reacting here. I think what happened is that already a perceived slight had occurred right now, and now they're getting in front and they're asserting their dominance as the alpha Sigma in this particular situation. But anyway, we'd seen that one before, so we don't want to dwell too much on it. The fact that someone came up with this design infuriates me. Nobody came up with this design. I refuse to believe this is a real thing. This can't possibly be a real thing. There is no way that this is a real thing, because it looks like what they did is they just took the tips off of AirPods and they put it on like things inside of headphones. There's no way. That can't be real, you guys. But also, like, if it was real, why would you have them in your hand? Do these belong to someone who's sitting next to you? And you saw them and you were like, there's no way I have to take a photo of this in order to post it? Or like, how did you come across these? Because generally the headphones that you are wearing, which, by the way, should be a very nice pair of A50Xs from our sponsor, Logitech G. Use code Gavin_Sparkles to get up to 10% off of, numerous products that are great for gaming and just general PC work. At the link in the description. It's very, very good stuff. But generally, the headphones that you were using would be ones that you have purchased. It'd be very hard to accidentally make this purchase. So I'm confused. But if this is your only option, hold off and get yourself some wonderful Logitech Gs. That's all I'm saying. This guy just told me he's married 2 hours into our date. Yes, I walked out and took the bottle with me. We have a little part of the person's face here. You take the photo before you walked out. This could also, we are on Mildly Infuriating / Well That Sucks. It could just be a photo of drink. It's not food, but it could just be a photo of drink with added caption to go with it. Maybe, go on, sir, say it's fake. What if this is just a couple happily enjoying a meal or a photo that has already existed on the internet? What if? And it's just a photo of, this is the wine that we're drinking at our meal. Isn't it interesting to see? And then a caption gets attached to it that may or may not have anything to do with the context of the photo itself. Just like this is a photo of a completely ordinary plate of food attached to caption, I worked for 10 hours to make this for my significant other, and they rejected it. My work. This perfectly ordinary photo of a plate of food. Anyway, you never know. Could be, could not be. It is what it is. The manual for this Foreo, I don't know what a Foreo is, says to throw it in the garbage after the battery dies. Inside is a regular AAA battery. Is that a speaker? I have no idea what a Foreo is. Somebody can tell me what a Foreo is, or I can look at what a Foreo is. This is not product placement. It's a washing, what the frick? I've entered an entire new world of niche products with insane pricing. Oh my God. This product is $186? This is $186, you guys. This is $186. Dude, they have other stuff that's like, they have a LED face mask, $560. Microcurrent facial something, $366. What the bro? Hold on, there's no way. There's no way it says throw it in the garbage after and it costs $186. There's no way. There's no way. Pinned message, man discovers how much money the beauty industry tries to rinse out of woman. What? It can't be throw it out if it has a There's no way. Dude, the margins. How do I break into the beauty industry? How? Guys, this must cost $4 to make. Like, yes, there was some research. There was some R&D that went into this. But this must cost like $4 to make per unit. Oh my God. I need to get into this. Holy frick. $186. Oh my God. And they tell you to throw it out when it's got a replaceable battery in it. Dude, this is holy frick. Holy frick. We could just sell like one of these a day and we'd be gaming. Just sell one of them a day, bro. It's like an extra, holy frick. What if one of them a day is like how much you making every single year? You probably make $150 off of each unit. What's 150 times friggin' 365? Hold on, I had to grab my calculator, which I actually just replaced the AAA batteries in because it sucks up AAA batteries like nothing else. 150 times 365. Making $54,000. We sell one of these things a day. It's just like $50,000+ a year in pure profit. They're probably selling thousands a day, man. Oh my God, dude. Damn. Business opportunities. I think I was bit by a shark in my dream. I feel like this is one of those things where you like go to the doctor if you wake up with this, because it's like you might have been bitten by something that you don't want to have been bitten by. The frick? It almost looks like human teeth, but it's huge. Like, whose mouth is that big? We need a banana for scale, but that looks like a really large mouth, but it doesn't look like a dog, right? A dog would be longer and skinnier, kind of like this, whereas this is like, it looks very human. I don't know. I have no idea. This is crazy. Or they know what they got the bruise from and they were just like, how can I caption this so that I get karma? The conspiracy intensifies. You eventually start to realize no job is safe. Is this mildly infuriating, though? Like, is this just a video of, like, a robot cleaning things? I just can't tell if it's mildly infuriating, because I don't know. I think that's kind of cool. I don't... Like, at what point... Here's the thing, right? I understand when it comes to creative things where the, dislike comes from. But when it comes to physical labor cleaning toilets and sinks, like, are we... I don't know, man. I don't have the same outlook there. Because, like, you could also, where do you draw the line in that sense? A combine harvester, which I think is pretty relatively accepted, right? A combine harvester it replaces the labor of hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people. And maybe at the time there was backlash, but social media didn't exist, so maybe it was in, like, the newspapers. But I don't think anyone is out there, like, protesting combine harvesters, right? And I would put this in kind of the same category. Now, maybe this is like, if the complaint is that is it taking the same brush and going from sink to toilet, and maybe there's some sanitation issues that they need to work out with that, possibly. But the caption makes it sound like it's not about it doing the job incorrectly. It's that a human should be cleaning the toilets rather than a robot. So, anyway, I don't like the caption is giving one perspective. If people are saying, well, the sanitation is not doing a good job, that's different. But anyway, I'm like, I don't know. If you're going to be mad at that, you have to also be mad at combine harvesters. And maybe people are going to be mad at that stance, but I feel like that's a logical position to have. So anyway, when your vacation starts with an iPhone notification that an unknown AirTag has been traveling with you. I need more info as to where you found it, though. So, like, was it in your pocket? Was it in your suitcase? I need to know more about where it arrived with you, and how it became to. Anyway, at the end of the day, though, like, let's say if you went on a plane and then you were found to have an AirTag on you, what is the person gonna do with that, right? Like, if some weird person slipped an AirTag onto you and you're at the airport, and then, like, are they gonna buy a plane ticket and follow you? I'd be like, the frick is this? And then you just throw it out or something, or you just reset it if you find it and be like, free AirTag, I guess I can use it to track something of my own. Or alternatively, you're right, this could just be a photo of an AirTag. What am I going to do to pass the time at the airport? I have an AirTag. Let me take a photo. Let me figure out if I can come up with a caption that's going to give me karma on this thing, dude. New Yorkers are furious as melting snowbanks expose street littered with poo. Oh, God. Is this people poo or is this dog poo? It's got to be dog poo. Please tell me it's not people poo. Holy frick. Why does it look so fresh, though? How did it... Wait, I'm so confused, though. Like, how did it pile up so much before that the snow then, like... How did we... Like, this had to have been a problem before the snow. Right? Because the dogs... What are the... Are the dogs, like, digging through the snow and then pooing? Because otherwise, I feel like you could have taken a picture before the snow. Or is what happened that they pooed in the snow, it melted the snow. Oh, it must be that. It had to be that. Although it probably, I doubt that the specific heat capacity of poo is high enough that it'd be able to melt a significant amount of poo. But that must be what it is. Because otherwise it would have looked exactly the same. It must have been there was like enough snow. The dogs pooed in the snow. and then the poo, like it goes through the snow a little bit. The owner says, it's snowy out, I'm not going to worry about it. Then the snow melts, leaving the poo behind, only to have revealed just a frickload of poo. That's probably what happened. Oh my God. Remarkably well-preserved poo. Jesus Christ. Oh my God, dude. That's crazy. Here's an 89-degree angle. Have a good day. I'm so mad right now. I can't believe that they didn't use a protractor to get a perfectly right angle or use a freaking L squared thing, the metal thing that they use to square off walls and stuff. Oh my God. Crazy. I can't believe it's 89. Maybe it's actually 88. Maybe the mildly infuriating is actually not an 89-degree angle. It's actually an 88-degree angle. So everything is wrong. Message I got from my daughter's teacher, 3rd grade. Good afternoon. Please talk to Lily about her defiant behavior today. She asked to put a paper boat in a water puddle, and I told her she couldn't. She still did. She also took her orange to music class without permission. As a consequence, I told her she couldn't eat it during snack time. She still peeled it and gave it to other students. Lily is an amazing student. I'm not sure what's going on. Thank you for your support. Respectfully. This feels like rage bait. This feels like rage bait. There's no way. This can't be. There's no shot. There's also no shot that a teacher would be like, you can't eat your food. No teacher could possibly ever not realize how much trouble they would be in if they tried to enforce a child not eating their food. And then to even like beyond that, inform the parent. I tried to force your kid not to eat the food that you packed for them. That's just like committing Sudoku. I feel like there's no way. You'd be doing that. You'd be like, I hope the parent doesn't find out. I hope the parent, and then the parent finds out. You're like, oh, frick, I got found out. So I'm not sure what's going on. The orange situation is crazy. She put paper in water. There's no way, right? It can't be. I had a teacher that wouldn't let me get water. Maybe the teacher was like me and is like water damages everything and is the bane of all man-made things. Therefore, frick water, dude. This sustainable paper bottle is, in fact, a plastic bottle. Hello, I'm Paper Bottle. Wow, Paper Bottle, it's so nice to meet you. Okay. Great. I mean, they're not promising anything about being eco-friendly here. So I guess, like, what do you expect? You think they're just going to be made of paper the whole way through? No, of course it would soak through. I didn't promise to be eco-friendly. I didn't say I wasn't. I didn't say I didn't have plastic inside me. I am a paper bottle. I just didn't elaborate on more details about being the paper bottle. I made no promises to the contrary. Is this misleading? No, it's not misleading. It's technically true. This is actually one of my worst freaking, outside of water. You know what? This actually might be worse than water. I got torsion last week and ended up needing the right one removed. I really hope this is one of those times where I'm like really hoping it's a fake caption, but this is a real thing. This is a real thing. You can just get unlucky. But it could, mine might not be functioning for the making of babies. But like this could still happen. Like you just, if you don't know this, if you are a woman or if you are a man and you want a new fear, you can just be existing, going about your day-to-day life. You could like turn, bend over, sit down, just something goes slightly wrong in the movement for whatever reason. all of a sudden, one of the cords in there just gets wrapped the wrong way, cuts off the blood flow. All of a sudden, you are in probably the worst pain of your entire life, and it's done for. It's GG no re. That's it. You got to go to the hospital, and I can't imagine the pain. I simply cannot imagine the pain. But you can have done nothing wrong. You can have done nothing wrong. So yeah, if you see a manspreading happen, just think, maybe by allowing the manspread, you're preventing a case of testicular torsion, and you wouldn't wish torsion upon anyone. You just wouldn't. It's just horrifying. Okay, that's too far. He's taking it too far. Not someone stealing my brain scan photo, lol. In 1984, a woman started hearing a voice in her head telling her she had a brain tumor. Despite no other symptoms, doctors ordered tests and indeed found a tumor where the voice said it would be. Image of brain scan. This might be the funniest things, but with a fork. Someone took my brain scan photo. I posted on a thread on here like a year ago. Posted some whack story with it that's not mine. It got over 10 million views. Like, oh my God, bro. And I just found out, but what the heck? First pick is the fake story. Second is mine. Well, I'm sorry about your brain scan. Also, can't believe someone would go on the internet and tell lies. You guys are like, it's getting a little tinfoil hatty to look at some of these pictures of ordinary plates of food associated with, I can't believe I spent 10 hours on this and my partner would need it. Looking at them with a healthy dose of skepticism. Twitter probably even more so. For the past 6 years, my previous dermatologist told me the spot behind my ear was nothing to worry about. I'm assuming this is it's like a melanoma or something like that. And that is unfortunate. I have a mole that appeared on my palm. I don't know when, like a year ago. You can see it there. I went to the dermatologist though, and the dermatologist looked at it and was like, "It doesn't look problematic." And then I still need to do. I had the follow up scheduled, and then I got sick. But so I need to reschedule the follow up. But I don't think it has changed at all in the last 6 months. So hopefully we're good. Hopefully we are Gucci. But I looked at all the like descriptions of what's bad versus what's okay, and it seems to fit the profile of benign. But anyway, I gotta do the follow up. So yeah. But yeah, it hasn't grown. Looks the same. So hopefully we're good. Hopefully that works out for you, mate. Texting my mother. Get butter, please. Sour cream, too. What kind? Kind of what? Butter and sour cream. Yes. Okay, I'll get any of them. I get whatever I want. What kind of butter and sour cream? Yes. Thank you. Butter and sour cream, please. Someone at work put a help yourself note on the pack of Tim Tams that I bought. That's crazy to do to someone. With the smiley face, too. Also, that's a psychotic smiley face. Who draws a smile? Who draws a smiley face like that? That's a psycho smiley face, okay? Nobody draws a smiley face like that. There's no way. You do? No. That's an evil smiley face. The smile is supposed to be, sure, if you're doing it via text, that's fine. But the smile should be like wide. And then the eye. You guys ever seen a freaking smiley face? That's a creepy smiley face. No. The smile needs to be wider. Like, that's too much of a U. It should be more of a parentheses. Should be more of a parentheses like this. And then the eyes should be like, you know what? Like, come on, man. I've also never had a Tim Tam, and everyone's just going off in the chat about I love Tim Tams. Tim Tams are the best. I love Tim Tams. They're so good. So I guess I'll need to try them at some point. But maybe they're like Canadian only. I don't know. Guy on flight watched entire movie without tapping screen to get rid of the overlay. This is that quality. This is that quality mildly infuriating. It's crazy. It's not even a mildly infuriating that's like for you specifically, but you just can't ignore it. And you're just like, she's not gonna like get rid of that? It's just gonna be there the whole time? There's no way, right? There's no way that maybe he just paused or fast forwarded the times I've looked. No, he's just watching the whole thing with all of that on the screen. I guess you never know when you're gonna have to pause really quick, right? God, or fast forward really quick, dude. Isn't it so weird that there are movies that you like? Oh God, I have at least on a couple occasions I queue up a movie. And like, there's nudity that'll be in it. I'm like, oh, frick. Why did you, whoa. I don't want people to watch me while I'm watching there. I don't want a kid across the way to like look over and then, why is the nudity still here? I'm like, frick. Cover the screen. It's like, freaking neck. Why is this here? So, anyway, sometimes you're like, I gotta fast forward. Frick. Get me out. Oh man, dude. I like that. Oh, that always catches me off guard. And what are you watching on the? It's a freaking theatrical movie. Theatrical movies have nudity in them, but it's like, it's one thing to have gone to the theater specifically to watch the movie. It's another thing when you just queue it up on the plane and other people might look over and it's like a child is in a seat next to you and they look and they're like, ooh. Thanks to massive advances in technology, you can now mount a supernova on the front of your truck. The freaking face happening here. What do you mean they're like, what, sir? Wait, if you're a kid and all of a sudden you see a booba on the screen next to you, you might be like, That's really bright. And you look like you're crying. I hope that you are not in the process of driving while being blinded and taking a selfie image of you crying at the car behind you. I hope you're the passenger in this vehicle. Okay, well, that's it for the last month. All the light mode enjoyers are really not enjoying right now. I mean, they are actually. Light mode enjoyers, dark mode enjoyers are not enjoying. They're, in fact, infuriated. Make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you next time.